Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Vitinha. Diogo Dalot. Threads one in. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, the player Nuno Mendes is someone who's really impressed me as being a two-way player. Very confident, consistent, and always willing to take people on and get himself into those good crossing positions, and he can deliver too.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And he's being shifted off it. And it's Mendes. Aimed beyond the defence, and that was nowhere near his best. Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Knocks it into space. He's onside. He's having a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And a chance! Goal! Portugal! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. He's shifting through the gears here. Diogo Dalot has it out wide and in space. That's good running with the ball, spread it left, and he was alert to it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them, 1-0 the score. He's through here. A slight, oh no, what has happened here? I'll try to spin that positively, I certainly can't. Jimenez gets it away. Ugarte. Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Rafael Leao has given away a free kick. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now, this could be a chance. Danger averted for now. What a throw in. Bernardo Silva. Ronaldo receives it in a good... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Portugal have their second corner now. Bruno Fernandes goes short, chooses to go back, shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Whistle's gone, that's foul, quickly taken. And he's gone looking for safety. Portugal have their third corner. And that is doing no harm at all.
Nuno Mendes probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Bruno Fernandes does well to get it back. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He can get that clear.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Not the most accurate pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Vitinha. Jimenez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. De Arrascaeta driving on and making good progress. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Goes down, but nothing given. Rafael Leao looking to add to his goal. Oh, he's found support out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Can he get on the end of this? Pass is just off target.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
And he's managed to get free. And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Portugal head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Here we go again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Ruben Dias. Diogo Costa. Gonçalo Inácio. Ruben Dias. Oh, can he get onto this? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
So that's got things underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition, and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Can he finish? And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. Gonzalez! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Argentina certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Well read, nice interception. Martinez. Now it's Gonzalez. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. No, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Well, that's a good run down the left. He's got away. Nuno Mendes. Montiel wins the duel this time. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. Oh, this is a very good run. Good effort from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Tagliafico. Tagliafico. Pass somewhat off target. Portugal are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Messi, now it's Messi. Now that's a fine challenge. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Portugal really could have done without this. A lot of furious gesticulation, but it is never going to make the referee overturn a decision.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
To get them off and running. Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
This looks promising. Oh, no question, that's a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Martinez. Portugal are behind here, despite their domination of possession. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Montiel. Almost half an hour in now. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is... shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose here. They've scored! Portugal are level.
Marcou para Portugal. Aos 33 minutos de jogo, o camisa
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Gonzalez has been caught there, it's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Knocks it back. That has not gone well. Can he get it through? That's a nicely shaped ball. And this is Ronaldo. Threatening run, but a measured piece of goalkeeping.
He stood his ground brilliantly until he actually needed to act, and everything he did there was spot on.
Martinez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, that is one way to stop him. Vitinha, and once more he proves rigid and robust. Five minutes till the break. Now it's Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half.
I think there's actually a quiet confidence in pulling this off.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Gonzalez proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
He's being urged to shoot. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Argentina are down to 10 men.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent...
Cristiano Ronaldo! This possibly the last play of the half. Cristiano Ronaldo! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Montiel. Messi has got himself a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And he's being shifted off it. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And so we're off again.
Portugal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Now it's Alvarez. Tries to pass it through. That has been cut short. And this is Ronaldo. He's had a shot! Played out towards the right wing. Now that's well seen too. Threads one in. Vitinha receives it in a good position here. McAllister. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, what a ball! And claimed it back swiftly. Not the most accurate pass. Look at the space here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Montiel calmly anticipates. Gonzalez. Tagliafico. Showing great feet there. Well, that pass isn't the best. Can he get on the end of this? Bruno Fernandes gets into a good position. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Nicely weighted ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the shot! Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Caught offside that time. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Diogo Dalot picks it up out wide, and he's managed to get free. He's having a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Pedro Neto certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Bernardo Silva. Oh, good-looking ball. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And it's Bernardo Silva. Dink through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! That is decidedly lacking.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
McAllister. Strong running down that left flank. Ruben Dias gets over and intercepts.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Portugal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Rafael Leao. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. He's picked his way through. Rafael Leao. He came in hard, very hard. Tries to dink it through. Well read, and the danger is averted. Deftly away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Bernardo Silva. That is ended up in no man's land. Otamendi.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Argentina have a free kick. Bernardo Silva. And it's Mendes. Here's Rafael Leao. Mendes gets into some space, and that's gone loose. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
Well, both managers would have preferred not to go this far, but here we are. It's about nerve control now.
And so they prepare themselves to settle it from the spot. Cristiano Ronaldo is first to take the long walk. Oh, what a save!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
And so the captain steps up.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
So this one to restore parity. Oh, the keeper could have stood still and stopped it.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
This then to level matters. No! Denied remarkably!
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Argentina with the chance to go 2 up. And he's put them two in front. Portugal are looking to save match point. He's missed it! And it's all over! Portugal fall short in the lottery that is. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
And already we're underway here. Paredes has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Vitinha. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Rafael Leao. They get a throw in. It is a corner. Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bruno Fernandes is flagged offside. Montiel simply refused to be outdone there. Not the most accurate pass. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Martinez. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafael Leao is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's quick to snatch it back. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Rafael Leao, Peter, is one player who could be unstoppable if he's in the mood. Easily one of the fastest players I've ever seen. He's capable of taking on multiple defenders, and he can cause imbalances for any defence. And that's their problem, because so many want to try and get to him to stop him getting into his stride. It just leaves space for others.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Bruno Fernandes. He's had a shot! Goal! Portugal! The breakthrough strike! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Showing great feet there.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Rafael Leao. He's found a way through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, taken with style. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And now he has two. So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Tagliafico does really well there, he is strong. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Gonzalo Inacio. And it's Vitinha. Now who's going to be first to this? Well, that looks a decent ball. Pedro Neto. He's tried one! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, good spread. Messi. Defending was strong and firm. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Oh, super find. He's got away. Decent chance! They've scored! Back within one. They have them in their sights again. Simplicity itself.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
Argentina get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Now it's Alvarez. Now it's McAllister. And the finish! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Pass somewhat off target. Well, nicely intercepted. Martinez is there to clear. Nuno Mendes. Messi. Montiel. Great vision. Messi could try cutting inside here. This might spell danger. Pedro Neto. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Montiel. And it's Messi. Now it's De Paul. And he's managed to get free, and he decides to cross it. Nuno Mendes. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Portugal are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. So we're just settling back into this second half. Diogo Dalot wins the duel this time. Opts for safety. De Paul. And no, that was never going to make it. And that's put paid to a promising move. Can he get on the end of this? It's a pretty loose pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Ball's played through. Takes a shot! No mistake! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
We have ourselves a real chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Cristiano Ronaldo has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now there's a fine ball. So we've reached the hour mark. Gonzalez, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. That has ended up in no man's land. Martinez. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Nuno Mendes. Otamendi promptly onto that, and that is that. Nicely spread. Looking for the run. That's been cut out, well played. Lisandro Martinez calmly anticipates. Pedro Neto. Diogo Dallo looking to get on the end of this. He has found the way through. And he's quick to get it clear again. And that's been won straight back. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Portugal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Look at the space here, and a chance! Goal! Portugal! And they're back in front. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved. There they go, hunting again.
And he has been fouled there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Rafael Leao, really fierce, close defending. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Gonzalez is herring after that one. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now he's got space here.
Portugal nearly finished.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Rafael Leao, he's picked his way through. And the shot! He's got a goal! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's good.
And that is as far as it goes. Portugal are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Cristiano Ronaldo collecting the match ball, and it is his. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Portugal definitely impressing.